So you might have heard that today Spain is compulsory to wear a mask in Spain, unless you're under 6 years old or have various different medical reasons not to. Well, it's astonishing because along with this news, they don't have to be a medical mask. So they can be anything, which is essentially a muzzle. So they are muzzling Spain as of today. And that's the only way that you can look at this. Spain is a bit like a playground. It has been like a playground for expats and Europeans and people from all over the world for a long time. It's been an area where you can live a free life. You can enjoy a quality of life that not many places in the world in modern times have to offer, comparative for price, for safety, security, amenities, health, transport. Although there are generally a lot of issues within Spain on all of these, the system has worked and people have benefited from it, and people have been happy to pay into it, and people have been happy to spend an awful lot of money in a country like this. And those who are looking at the world with envy, who want the world brought into one line, one colour, one race, one creed, one religion, one currency, one military, one thought, one hive, one network, they don't like Spain, and they don't like the cultural way of life of Spain. And very similar to the old California. We can all know what's happened to California. It's basically been destroyed. Well, it's Spain's turn now, and they're starting this by the muzzling as of today. And it is disgusting to think that during this they would ask you to put something on your face that would potentially limit your breathing and gather bacteria. So you're going to have a lot of people putting nylon, polyester, plastic fibres, all sorts of things covering their face. We're also in a heat wave. It's 38 Celsius today, and that isn't even that hot for here. So we are muzzled and pushed and coerced, and this is not a nice place to be. It really isn't. It's just an Orwellian disaster area. And the poverty coming here, which is already here, the food banks are struggling. Payments haven't been made. Millions of people with certain types of bank accounts have just been told, no, we don't use these bank accounts. You can't be paid any redundancy pay or benefits pay into this bank account. Which means they now have to go through the rigmarole of finding another bank account, going there, opening up, which takes ages. And these are people that were expecting to be paid today. So Spain is under attack. The Spanish people, the Spanish culture, the Spanish way of life is under attack, and we know who by. We know who has the biggest issue with a Christian country like Spain. And it's we're not talking about the thousands of people that arrive every day on the boat. We're talking about the people who fund the NGOs to bring the people here, to also assist to destroy the culture of a fine nation like Spain. And I don't know enough about the Spanish mentality in admittance to know whether they're going to revolt properly soon. But from their history, I'd imagine a lot of them would be very scared to take it to the level that they're going to need to in order to get their freedom back. Because the other thing is if the foreigners leave and tourism collapses and people like myself, my partner, friends, do decide to just up and leave this country, then it's going to leave an economic hole that will never be filled, jobs that will never be filled again. And although it would be a good thing in the long term, in the short term it would create, I would say, and you might raise your eyebrows here, Spain is a European country that could quite easily go into famine. Cheers.